Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all having a fantastic Wednesday. Oh goodness, it is 2:04 here on the farm. We just got done, well I just got done plowing the last fields that I had to do. I believe George has got a little bit left up here on field 47, and he will be done. And then plow will be done for our crop fields. The only thing we'll have left to do is grass fields. But I think what we're going to do first, and it literally took me 6 in-game days to get all the plowing done. This was the first day that I started on, was it just on 1 time instead of 5 times? If I'd have kept it on 5 times, it'd probably have been another day that we was doing this. But we're down here at the yard, and me and Dad's been talking about this quite a bit, and we just don't see it in our foreseeable future to do sugar beets. I have no desire to do them. He doesn't have any desire to do them. And the prices for sugar beets aren't really that great. $108 right now, going down. I don't think it's gonna get much better than that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this, we're gonna hook it up, we're gonna take it to the shop, and we're gonna sell it. Then we're gonna come back to the farm and I'm hoping maybe they can come pick them up. The mower setup that we got, we're gonna sell it too. But what I want to do here, let me see, what are we looking for? Mowers. This is what I want to purchase right here. The Chrome Big M 450. It's just a lot easier to do things with. So, dang it, keep leaving my beacons on. I'm gonna come back one day and my daggone battery is gonna be dead. But let's hook up. Actually, I may have to hook up this at an awkward angle here. Actually, it ain't gonna work, is it? Oh goodness. Let me park that there. Let's see if we can't use the gator here to. I don't think it's gonna work. I don't even know if this is. Yeah, it's got a hitch on it. But I think it's gonna be too low for this trailer. We're gonna have to go back and get a tractor. Oh, that hooks. Let's just turn this around. As best as we can here. Uh-oh. Okay. Have to get Samson, he's our mechanic, to look at my gator after a while to make sure it ain't messed up. Okay, so let's take this big thing down to the store. See how much we'll get for it. Price on it should be pretty good considering Grandpa just bought it at the end of last year's harvest. And I kind of feel bad that we're getting rid of it, but at the same time I don't. I mean, it's just a lot of money sitting on the farm not getting used. And and these fields that we've got are freaking massive, and I just don't see us planting sugar beets or anything. I really don't want to plant those sugar beets. So what we should be able to do is sell this, and then we should have enough money, I hope. I might have to borrow some more money from the bank. I hope not, but we might, to get it. I don't know how much we're gonna get for this thing. Oh boy. I don't know if this is gonna work. We're gonna try it. Okay, so let's sell that. 381,000. That's perfect. That's 1,000 more than what we need. Holy jumping, plus another 91,000 for this thing, so we'll have a little bit of extra money, which we will take and put it towards the loan. Okay, so that leaves us with $274. So let's go here and get this back down to where we was at. Uh, 174 is close enough. Okay, and then I'll just get them to go down there and pick up the mowers. Well, we don't have to sell them because I don't think this thing is going to be big enough to fit inside the cow pasture. And since we don't have any cows right now, we were planning on cutting that. And our ultimate goal here is since all the fields need to be plowed, we're thinking that, you know, the yields ain't going to be that great, so we're going to get what we can off the first cut. We're going to wrap them and turn it into silage bales, and then we'll sell our silage bales. That was always Grandpa's thing. I think I might have said at the beginning of the series that he bought all his TMR already pre-made, and then whatever they cut, whatever corn they cut after it got done fermenting, they always sold it. So we're gonna keep up the same tradition here. And the first field I'm going to cut is field 21, but we're going to stop and look at the cow pasture first. I mean, once we get to that little opening, we can cut everything else, I think. And we may even have enough room to cut it with this thing. I don't know. We're just going to have to go in here and check it out real quick. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Ooh, 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 ooh. That could have been bad. What's the chickens doing over here? Oh, they're messy. And they are producing eggs. That is good. Oh we still got a little bit before they get full, so I don't think I got a bucket for my skid steer. I'm gonna have to figure something out there. Alright, let's see if this is gonna work here. Gotta turn my hip window on here real quick and swath dropping, there we go. We may actually end up coming in here too and plowing this up, putting some fresh seed in the ground before we get animals. Oh, there's a wall there. It's a good thing this thing can maneuver like it does. Alright, so I am going to finish this up, and I'm waiting on my buddy Red River Gaming. He's supposed to be jumping on with me here in a little bit to help me get some stuff done. This plowing has just absolutely put us behind schedule quite a bit. But the good thing is we don't got to do it again for a while. And I turned I turned lime off. But when seasons comes out, if we're still in this map, which I think we will be, I'll turn it back on, because then it won't be quite so regular that we have to do it. I mean, I know you only had to do it every 3 harvests, but I got a lot of land to cover and not enough time to do it. So that's just the ultimate decision that I came up with. Just turn it off and just turn it off for now and then come back to it. Oh, yeah, this don't register, so I mean, I guess it don't I don't know how the yield's gonna be because it's not registered as a field. Once we plow it up though, it should register. Anyway, enough blabbing on. Let me finish this up and I'll be back with you here in just a little bit. So, I just got finished. Let's have a look at the map here. I just got done. I mowed the cow pasture here, and I mowed the sheep pasture, and I also mowed field 21. I haven't mowed field H yet. I'll probably do that after we get these bales made and sold. And my uncle called me, or actually called Dad, and he told me that he purchased a couple of fields over here. He's on this farm over here. He don't have any equipment or anything, because I mean it's all one big family farm. But he purchased field 48 and field 49 over here. And field 49, I believe, is ready to be harvested. And then of course it's gonna have to be plowed, and 48 here too. So probably be doing that in the next couple of days. George had an emergency. He had to leave quick. His wife come and picked him up, and I told him not to worry about the tractor, that I would come and get it for him. So we are headed back to the farm now, and we're gonna get the little Massey. And oh goodness, just to flip it over. And get the little, I believe the term for it is drop nose Massey. It's the little 5613 that we got. We're gonna hook up to the baler and start baling. But before I do that, I did purchase a bucket for our front loader tractor, and I've got to go to the store and pick it up so we can get the chickens clean. Get them cleaned up. So yeah, it's 3 o'clock now. Everything's going good. Just busy, busy, busy. Trying to get everything caught up. Dad hadn't officially came back to work yet, man. He's still taking Grandpa's death pretty hard. So, which I don't blame him. Dad and him were real close, and it's just, I don't think it's really set into reality for him yet that, you know, that Grandpa's gone. So I told him to take all the time he needed. I told him that me and George and Samson could handle everything. Samson has been around the farm doing a little maintenance on everything. He's a mechanic by trade, while me and George has been out in the fields plowing. And I done got off topic here. I don't even know where I'm going. I guess I'm going back here to put this plow down. Well, no, I can't put it back here. Goodness. Anyway, like I said, Samson's been doing our mechanic work for us. He will be helping on the farm once the time comes. And Dad will be back eventually. I'm not rushing him back. I told him, take all the time you need. We ain't no rush. So let's go take this John Deere. 12.5 hours on this tractor, and I think my other 8400Rs got I want to say 10 hours on, 10 and a half, and that's all this has came just from plowing. From the time I bought this tractor, we hooked it up to this plow back here, and that was it. Nice little park it up here. Okie dokie, there's that. Dad did tell me that last year him and Grandpa had trouble with the baler. And it run alright when I had it, when I was using it. I didn't seem to have any problems with it, but apparently they had a lot of issues with it. So I have to keep an eye on it. Watch out, chickens. See, I done got ahead of myself again. I just told y'all that I needed to go to the store first, didn't I? Goodness. Okay, we got this hooked up. Let me pull it back around to the front. Then we'll hook. Then I'll take the tractor to the shop and get our bucket. We'll park it right out here for now. I'm gonna go get field 21 first, since it's the farthest from the farm, and then come back and get the sheep in the cow pasture. But let me go do that real quick, and I'll bring you back when we start baling, and I'll turn on some tunes, and we'll sit back and turn the time up a little bit so it don't take forever, and we'll get some silage bales going. All right. Well, we got field 21 baled and we got the cow pasture baled up. I was pretty impressed with the balers that we got out of this field. I didn't think we was gonna get as many as we did, but we got quite a bit, which is good. Now we're headed on to the sheep pasture, but I'm probably gonna call it early night and go out and eat dinner with my dad and my wife and just enjoy the evening and get back at it first thing in the morning. But I do appreciate you guys stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave us a like. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do that as well. But from VILL Farm, I am Yellowhammer, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Y'all take it easy.